Hi, East Texas. Thanks for watching CBS 19 Plus. Looks like we're going to have a cool start to our weekend with improving conditions as we head into the second part of the weekend. Monday should be mostly cloudy. Then we have some rain showers to talk about on Valentine's Day. As for Saturday, morning cloud cover giving way to some sunshine in the afternoon, but it's a cool north wind at 5 to 10. The average high this time of the year is around 61. Saturday's high probably only making it into the low, maybe mid 50s in some parts of the area. So let's say 52 to about 55 area wide. Sunday we'll have a mix of sun and clouds. We'll have southerly winds by Sunday, and so our temperatures up to 65. We'll continue those southerly winds on Monday, but because of the thicker cloud cover, the temperature sits right at the same, about 65 degrees. There may be a few late night rain showers, maybe about 10 or 11 o'clock Monday night into the overnight hours of Tuesday. So Valentine's Day right now looks like it starts off wet, rainy, maybe thundery at times, and then it clears off the second half of the day. The winds are still out of the west-southwest, so it's not really a strong cold front that comes through, just a storm system that brings us rain, and temperatures recover back to around 68 degrees. Then on Wednesday, the temperatures are up to 65 as we have breezy south winds kicking in at about 10 to 20 miles an hour. And then Wednesday night and Thursday, we do have a cold front coming through that will bring us some scattered showers, scattered thunderstorms, and a risk for severe weather in the middle part of the week, which I'll talk about in just a second. So it's a warming trend, yes, with a little stall there in the middle at Sunday and Monday. And then Wednesday, we're making up again to around 75 degrees before things start to cool down. All right, here's Future Skycast. This is Saturday afternoon at 4 o'clock. This patch of clouds you see sinking south of Interstate 20. That is with us for the first half of Saturday. That could bring some rain showers, maybe a couple of cold, wet snowflakes closer to the Arklatex. As that moves away, clear skies come in. You might see these arrows going in opposite directions or away. So there's an area of high pressure right here between Abilene and Oklahoma City. So remember, winds flow away from high pressure and toward low pressure. So that's where the high pressure system is. High pressure is typically associated with clear skies, sometimes cold nights or warm, hot, sunny days in the summertime. Anyway, watch the clouds clear out. By evening, it's nice and clear. Sunday morning, we have some clouds streaming back in from the west. A little bit of a warm front here moving through. Behind that warm front, that's where we see the temperature starting to race back into the 60s. And that high pressure system itself settles down closer to Corpus Christi. So it should stay dry throughout the day on Sunday. Then Monday, increasing cloud cover, southerly winds. Now we're bringing in some Gulf of Mexico moisture. The high is now over the central portion of the Gulf, and that southerly moisture reaches all the way up to Interstate 20. In fact, it may even make it all the way up to I-40. Then we see out here, storm system beginning to get a little better organized west of Lubbock. Rain showers moving into West Texas. This will be the storm system that brings us the rain chances on Valentine's Day. Late Monday night, more likely Tuesday morning for Valentine's, and then it clears out for the second half of the day. So rain chances look like this. No chance of rain through Sunday. Monday, 30% chance of rain, but again, that's late at night. That is most likely 10 or 11 o'clock. So daylight hours Monday are going to be dry. Tuesday, 90% chance of rain in the morning. And then Wednesday night into Thursday, a 40% chance of rain. That front slips away, moves to the east, and then Friday and Saturday, we dry back out. So not bad that we can get rid of the rain, keep the rain away on the weekends. And if we are going to have rain, most of this in the next few days will either be early in the morning or late at night. So that is good news. All right, so here's what we're tracking. A couple of storm chances, in fact, 2 storm chances. Tuesday and Thursday. This is the Tuesday storm. That's the Valentine's Day storm. There is that weak front that comes through. The front really washes out. This storm lifts well to our northwest, so it's not bringing in a ton of moisture, and it's not bringing in a ton of energy from the southwest. There is a little bit of lift right here to the east over the Arklatex to the Arklamis up into the Ohio River Valley. So there's a little bit of lift here, probably better rain chances for more moisture in that area. That storm system, that's the Tuesday, Valentine's Day storm system, falls apart as it moves into the Great Lakes. A deeper, stronger storm system moves out of the Rockies and into the northern plains. This one, you see these dark red areas? So those are very strong winds aloft. Those in excess likely of 100 miles an hour over top of us. The stronger the winds are aloft, the more lift there is in the atmosphere. Also, the more shear there is in the atmosphere, and so speed shear or directional shear can get thunderstorms turning, and if that can happen, and then you can have severe weather. Also, a little bit more moisture being brought in at the surface thanks to high pressure over the eastern part of the Caribbean. So we have all of that set up there for a better chance for stronger thunderstorms Wednesday into Thursday here in the southern plains. Rainfall totals. Let's talk about these over the next 7 days. We'll specifically skip ahead to Monday and Tuesday. So that's going to be Monday night, Tuesday. You can see we're talking about not a ton of rain, 1/4 of an inch to maybe 1/2 inch here. And then if we look ahead to the Wednesday, Thursday chance of rain that comes in, you'll notice that, again, it looks like we're going to see most of this rain to the north and to the northeast of East Texas. So the 7-day total would range then from about 1/4 of an inch upwards to maybe 1.5 inches right along the Louisiana border. Last week, the drought did include parts of East Texas. This week, we've eliminated all of the abnormally dry conditions around the area. Maybe by next week, we'll even get further improvement. Here's the hour-by-hour forecast for Saturday. So cloudy skies to start with, temperatures in the low 40s, north winds at 10 miles an hour, and temperatures approaching the upper 40s by noon. We'll see some peaks of sunshine in the afternoon that should get our high temperature to around 51 to 52 degrees by the afternoon. And when we have the clouds here in the morning, there could be a couple of rain showers, also a couple of wet snowflakes mixed in. I think most likely if that was going to happen, it's going to be very early Saturday. High temperatures around the area Saturday, mid-50s, Mount Pleasant, Pittsburgh, light rain showers over toward Linden. That's one of the better chances for rain, I think, over in Cass County, maybe into parts of Morris County, Marion County, Panola, Shelby County. As far west as Wood and Upshur County, I think that's about as far as it goes. And again, yeah, you see the temperature of 52 for the high, and we have that snowflake mixed in. Again, this is going to be for the morning. Once we get into the afternoon, if there's any moisture left over, it would be rain. It stays dry at Canton, Athens, and at Palestine. And over deep East Texas, nice and cool at Crockett, 52, Groveton, 52 degrees, Lufkin, Nacogdoches up to 56. Clouds are thicker here in deep East Texas, Center and Hemphill staying in the upper 40s. So quite the temperature contrast across deep East Texas. All right, here's the Bill Scott White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital 10-day forecast. So we go from that morning wintry mix to a better day Saturday afternoon with some sunshine, 52. Partly cloudy Sunday, 65. Mostly cloudy Monday, 65. 90% chance for morning rain on Valentine's Day, and then it dries out, 68. 75 with scattered evening thunderstorms Wednesday and scattered morning thunderstorms Thursday. But look how much cooler it is. Highs in the low 50s, morning lows in the low 30s by next Saturday. And rounding out your 10-day forecast, we introduce another chance of rain with a high of 72. Thanks for watching CBS 19 Plus. Have a great weekend.